Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MTP, MTP, ASMR, guys. I'm back with another positive video. Today is another day, another dollar, another opportunity for us to be great, for us to reach our goals, do what we want to do, and just to be the best version of ourselves, guys. That's what we strive for on this channel every single day, to motivate each other, push each other to do great, and just spread positivity. That's what we're here for, guys. But today, we're just doing another One Piece chapter review, guys. It's we got another One Piece chapter review. I gotta make this quick because the space in my phone always fucking adding up, so we gotta make this quick. Okay, we're doing One Piece. One Piece chapter 1147. Let me show you guys this cover. I guess it's weekly Shonen Jump, the magazine, the anime magazine. It looks like it's a game theme because they got a bunch of all the like characters from like all the mangas. They got Luffy, they got Sakamoto from Sakamoto Days, a bunch of other characters from I'm guessing Shonen Jump, like playing video games. I'm gonna show you guys how this looks real quick. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Okay, let's just get started, guys. Okay. Chapter 1000, One Piece, chapter 1147 is called The Things We Find Scary. And it's a cover page. Again, Only Child Yamato in the Holy Emerald Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 32. Raizo, the daimyo of Udon, expresses his gratitude. And it's Raizo, and he's giving Yamato and everyone rice balls and food. While Toki, she hugs him. Okay, now we cut down to the actual chapter. It looks like a flashback from earlier. Sal, he's talking. I think he's talking to. He says, Robin, Chopper, hide, and he says, Sal's plead. That's what one of the panel says. He says, I've seen him before. He's a god knight. He's a god knight. He's a god's knight. One of them goes, huh? They're immortal. We can't beat them, he says. And then you see Summers. He's right there. He says, the survivor of Aura. Well, I guess there were two of you, huh? We go back to the flashback where Sal says, for the children's sake, we've got to stay hidden and wait for the right moment. I guess Robin or Chopper, one of them says that. Summers says, well, he's right, he has Sal on the ground from last chapter. He says, the Marine sure dropped the ball there. And you see Sal is laying down in a pool of his own blood, surrounded by spiky thorns, because that's Summer's power apparently. He's like lying there while Chopper and Robin are holding each other, hiding in his beard or his hair. Summers goes, huh? He says, oh, Goku pops up, or he's talking to Gunku through the transponders now. He says, Gunku, you done rounding up the Straw Hats? Are we bringing them back with us? Quelling him, I guess that's his name, the dragon looking guy. He says, Summers, you dolt. You know we aren't here to provoke Straw Hat Luffy, right? We are to carry out our mission and go back home. And then you see, the Straw Hats. You see Jinbei, Nami, Usopp, and Brook all tied up together. One of them, I think it's Nami. She says, "Grr, how dare they?" Oh my God, ads. She goes, "Grr, how dare they do that to Sal?" And then to Colin too. How could you let this happen, Jinbei? Blaming Jinbei, what the fuck? How can you let this happen, Jinbei? I thought we'd be good with you here. Jinbei says, quit making a ruckus. I'm trying to think. I wonder how do we handle this ability. Usopp says, that lady is scary. I thought I was a goner. Brooke says, that woman, no, it couldn't be. then Usopp says, "God, she's back, the zombie lady," and she kicks Brook in the head. Brook, you there, huh? Your life will be devoted to making music for me. What? She said. Excuse me. She says, your life will be devoted to making me music. You belong to me. Brook says, huh? Because he was listening to Brook's music before she popped out. Nami says, what the? She knows Brook's music, no way. Usopp says, she's a celestial dragon and a Soul King fan. Literally, that's crazy. Jinbei says, that's one hell of a groupie. That's one hell of a groupie. Summers, we go back to Summers. He's right next to Gunku. He says, hey Gunku, cut that out. I'm not in the mood to pick a fight with an emperor here either. Let's finish the job. So they're not trying to fuck with Luffy. They already know Luffy on some shit. Okay. She says, my sincerest apology, young lady. Brook says, my captain. My God, these flipping ads, bro. I need to find a better. If you guys know a better way, I don't want to pay for shit. I just hate all these ads. Okay. Brook says, my sincerest apologies, young lady. My Captain Straw Hat Luffy gave me a second lease on life. Since then, my loyalty has been to him alone. Goku says, an F refusal means forfeiting your life. Brook says, I would sooner embrace death than live without honor. Hey, tough. You know, Brook is. I fuck with Brook, bro. Brook is like one of my favorite characters, bro. He doesn't give a fuck. He said, bro, I would sooner embrace death than live without honor. My nigga, Brook is hard, bro. Usopp yells, Brook. She kicks the fuck out of Brook. She goes, She's like holding her chest. I don't know what that means. And she's sweating. But she kicks the fuck out of him. God damn this ad, bro. Can you please leave me alone? I really don't even know where the fuck to exit. Okay. Brook. They're yelling out, Brook. Summer says, we good quilling him. Yeah, go ahead. Can you hear me? Warriors of Elbath. Oh, they broadcasting this to the whole entire Elbath. Who's that? Buzz. A transmission. I'll bet by now you're feeling the pressure from all the abnormalities. This is our handiwork. He's showing everybody still fighting the the nightmare creatures. Quillingham brought out. He says through the intercom or through the transmission. He says, "I'm a fucking god. Can you please leave me alone?" Ads. Sorry. It's always these ads. He says, I'm the dagger of the Holy Land, Mari Gross, Summers of the Gods' Knights. As you see all these nightmare creatures surrounding, keep coming to the island, or keep surrounding all the giants. And then at the bottom it says, Artisan Village, Southernest region, Realm of the Sun, Mary Gross. So they're with the world government. The giant says, what do they want? Chief. Oh my god. It's happening every 5 seconds. I'm sorry guys. I don't know how far we are in. Okay. We got some of the giants coming to Dorian Brocky. He says, Chief, this is broadcasting all over Elbath at the moment. And then the Dory or Brocky says they're exposing themselves. Hunter Village, northwest region. Are the kids okay? You are probably all aware, but we are currently in the middle of kidnapping the children from this country. Oh yeah, and we're already taken down a certain orange-bearded was trying to Dan who was trying to darnest to try his darnest to free them. God, I'm sorry, I can't read. Who was trying his darnest to free them? Yeah, and you see Sal sitting there while Summer is talking to this transponder Snell while riding one of his vines. God, I hate these ads. Okay, let me cut down to where Quillingham is. Something happened to Mr. Sal, the librarian says. And over in the comment says, in short, you narrowly assumed those brats would be kept safe, but they're still storming towards our goal. And then you see the giants yell out, Sal. And then we cut to the library again. It says, it's showtime. Too bad we don't have a video feed. Quillam, he says, do you remember the name of all the kids we had marched out of there? And then the lady, I forget her name, she's the librarian lady, she says, of course. He says, all right then, we'll inform the parents. It's about time for the children to wake up from their dreams. And then we cut to where the kids are walking. We hear, hey, what are we doing walking out here? Oh, they woke up. Okay, what are we doing walking out here? Where are we going? Don't know, but I bet it's far away. Nuh-uh, this is branch 18, the way back home. Yeah, but our bodies are still moving on their own, aren't they? So they're still walking, but they woke up because Gunku's power to make the arrows to make them go wherever. One of the kids says, so we're not going home, but I want my mommy, one of them screams. I want my daddy, one of them screams. And then you see Colin in the front, he says, you can't see them, we've been kidnapped. And then all of them yell out, what? Colin says, calm down, I'm here. I'm not like you weaklings. I'm a warrior. Head ass. And then you see those giant creatures pop up from out of nowhere, go groar. And then you see the kids go, it's a monster and a ghost. Colin, help. Colin's yelling out too. He's going, wah, like he's scared too after he just called them weaklings. Okay, cut down. It says, Sal seems to have been taken out, turned back. We're going to rescue the kids. Chief, about that. The ship has submerged, sprung a leak, and we've got broken oars. Damn it! What's this? Damn it! What's this creature supposed to be? Not sure. Some kind of beastly woman. Oh wow! It's that kid's mom's. It's Nightmare. God damn it! It's that kid's mom. She looks like Big Mom. Actually, it's kind of crazy. I don't know why I paused. Okay. Anyways, so we got back to them. The shadow or the nightmares are breaking the ship. The one over here looks like my wife. Hang on. Aren't those things just the kids' fear come to life? Say, Burns, your kid is right. Hey, say, Brent's kid, Brent's. Hey, Brent, your kid, right? Yeah. So if what Brent finds scary is his mom, then that means. Stop with these fucking ads. It's ridiculous. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to get through this. Okay. So if what Brent finds scary is his mom, then that means they're monsters. They're mothers. Wow. Yeah. So it's a bunch of different guy, being women. honestly scared of these giant women because they're fucking up the ship. So I'm sorry for always going out drinking, Mom. Ma, I shouldn't have forgotten to take out the trash. They're all acting like babies. They're hammering in the back. Oh my god, these goddamn ads, bro. Okay, forgive me for eating the money cake meant for our guest. Chiefs, this is bad. The island clouds have drifted away. We're going down. Okay, so they're going down because these monsters are breaking down their ship. And you see Summers looking in the background while the ship falls down to the ground. He's still transpondering his message out to the whole entire Elbaf. He says, "Gwaha, the ship of the mighty giant warrior pirates just crashed. Some strong dream demons got him. The odds seem to only get. They're knocking crazy. The odds seem to only get worse for those brats. Let's keep this brief. I am now addressing the librarian, Let's keep this brief. I am now addressing the legendary warrior, Mountain Beard Jarul. No, Dorian Brocky couldn't have seeing as the king's gone. You will speak for Elbaf. It can't be. The giant warrior pirates, Sal crashed. Saul crashed. I hope the chief are safe. Let's hurry. As what's her name? I forget her name. It's not Gerd. The one that I forget her name. She's carrying Frankie and the rest of them. Lilith and Bunny. Our goal is simple. You giants will serve as our battle. It says you giants. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this together. You giants will serve as our battle trials. Otherwise, why is he so loud? Why are they so loud? I'm sorry, guys, if it's so much noise. Otherwise, we'll see just how vulnerable these brats are as hostages. And then we cut to the wow. They did this every arc. It's like a map of what's happening right now. I'm sure you're all curious about the 10 kids and where they're going, right? And we see a big map. We see where Quellingham is. He's with the librarian and the her name is Angie. I keep forgetting her name is Angie. And with Principal Kaiba, the Walrus guy. Okay, they're at the base of the tree, and it's going out like a branch. I'm gonna show a picture in a bit. We see Ripley. That's her name. Ripley was carrying Frankie, and she's right. She's like, okay, she's right there. Then we see Summers, Gunku, and then Sal and the Straw crew. They're all right here, basically in the middle. And we see the 10 children. They're like a little ahead of them. We see the warrior pirates, Dory Brocky and Ya-san are I keep forgetting his Skyper Cabone. And then we see West Village, Jarul. He's all the way at the edge of the branch. And then we see the rainbow that go down to the underworld or whatever. And we see the castle. Yeah, I'm gonna show you a picture of what it looks like. It's non-stop with these fucking ads. Okay, I believe this is almost over. It's actually a pretty long chapter, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, we're about almost done. We're more than halfway done, guys. Okay, they showed us the map of how everything looks like. He says, Angie says, I have the names of the kidnapped children. The first one is Yalva. She's crying. Wah. Yalva. Jarul says, my great-great-granddaughter. Lord Jarul. All of the giants yell. Next, we have a Skiddy. We're helpless, he says. And then at the bottom it says, Olaf. A dream. This is just a dream. He's crying. Catherine, that's my grandson. Oh, one of the giant pirates. He says, that's my grandfather. He says, ouch. Because he's getting messed up by these goddamn ants. And it says, Colleen. I have the worst luck, she says. She's not even crying. She's just like, I got the worst luck. It says, Mug. I know I'm strong, but I can't stop. He's crying. And then it's Ronya. She's like kind of happy. She says, it's okay. Everything will work out in the end. She's more optimistic, which is crazy. And then at the bottom you see Dorian Broggy, or I think it's Dorian Broggy. No, just giant pirates. They're getting attacked by like a dream octopus. They did it. Why did it have to be my daughter? They were on branch 8, right? I'll go save her myself. Burns. Mama's gonna be so mad. He's crying. Oh my god, dude, I'm so sorry about these ads. It's killing me. Johanna. At least you have parents. Okay. Bonjourn. Just save me at least. He's like, all nervous. It has just, it was just those 9s, but later on, another was taken because he came to save his friends. You suck, Barjon. How could you say something like that? Sorry. The little warrior, Colin, he makes 10. Huh? Colin? You heard that, Ripley. Our boy sure is something. Okay, now, Scarf Gabon, he's with, Ripley. She's carrying him. God damn, I am so tired of these fucking ads. It's impossible. Okay, he says, you heard that, Ripley? You heard that, Ripley? Our boy sure is something. This isn't the time to brag. Now, and over in the comment says, now we'll make our demands. Listen closely, Elbaf. Warriors have no need for schools. They don't need libraries or their pointless history either. Set them ablaze and swear your alliance to us. If you don't, we're going to kill your kids off one by one. Help, save us, the kids are screaming. Ripley is like confused and like shocked while Scarborough Capone is sitting there with his axe. He says, the hell did he just say? Dorian Broggy are in the background. They say, we know where the kids are. Let's go save them. I'll smash them to bits, Dory says. And then you see Summers with a creepy smile. He says, Elder Jarul, the choice is yours. And then you see Jarul with his fucking sword in his head. So he says, mine. And then at the bottom, I think it's what's her name, Allie or whatever, the librarian. She says, wait, please wait. That's too cruel. And Quillen looks at her like, I don't give a fuck. She looks like worried. She says, the school is a symbol of Elbaf's peace in the library. Not only safe ground, our long history, but also the secrets of the world that the school scholars of O'Hara sacrificed their lives to protect. I don't just belong to Elbaf. It doesn't just belong to Elbaf. Summers, he says, you sure are Robin, and Scopper says, "I'm not going to let it happen." And it says an unlikely duo springs into action. I mean, they're both like the most competent people right now in this situation, and that's the end. That was the end. Wow, all of that, and now that's the end. That's a really good chapter. We see Quellingham, Summers, and Gunko. We see what their whole plan is. Their plan is to kidnap the kids, use them as hostages to get the giant, the warrior pirates, the people of Elbaf to fight on their side in this big war that's apparently coming up. And so now they're threatening them. And now we got Robin and Scopper sprung into action. They're actually about to go crazy. This next chapter is gonna be wild. So that's it. That's it with this chapter, guys. One Piece chapter 1147. That's it. That's that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this One Piece chapter review, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share the video with a friend, family, all that good stuff, guys. I will very, 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 very much appreciate it, man. But that's it. That's that, guys. We're gonna wrap it up here. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow in a brand new